All right, we are live. Daylight Savings Time 2021. Jungle Bob, good morning. Oh, man. So it's 8 o'clock. It's really 7 o'clock. So probably won't have as many people from the U.S. here, especially the ones in Canada or on the left coast, because it's way early in the morning for those guys. Hey, Kevin, good morning. So I'm up early, so to me, it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to talk real quick about people are always asking me, there's Allie, good morning. And this is about Allie, actually. People are always asking me about parts and parts lists and all that stuff. And Allie actually sent me, hello, Ken. Allie actually sent me a part number for a tractor. He was looking for a part, Sparky. And the actual tractor number that Allie sent me, I couldn't find a parts list anywhere in the US, but the standard model number 1236 or whatever it was, that number called up a parts list here in the US. So Allie, what I sent you is basically the closest I could find to that number for a US built AYP tractor. So if that part I sent you, the link looks like it, that's probably it. It's just that what you sent me for a model number on that tractor, the exact model number only came up when I did a search as a UK variant or a European variant. Nothing in the US is 100% identical. In fact, Ali sent me a picture of the tractor, and the hood on it doesn't look like any hood I've seen here in the US. So I'm sure there's subtle differences, but as far as the main parts like that sector gear and things like that, hopefully that's what it is, Ali. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with AYP Husqvarna tractor steering systems. There's a steering column, and on the bottom of the column, it gets supported by a bushing, either plastic or bronze. A lot of times it's plastic, but sometimes they're powdered metal bronze. But what holds that whole steering column up is a pin. It's actually like a clip, like a D-shaped clip or a P-shaped clip. And that fits into the steering column. And that pin rests on the bushing and literally holds that column up. And when that pin breaks, the column falls, the sector gears don't become meshed anymore, and you lose all your steering. So Ali, maybe it's something as simple as the pin. Who knows? Hopefully that'll help you. All right, let me see who else is in the chat here. It looked like I was a little choppy before. Am I choppy? All right, let me look and see who's here. Hold on. Then I'll throw the link out. Okay, we've got Jungle Bob. Good morning, Grandpa. Kevin, good morning. Allie, good morning. Ken Bates. Sparky, good morning. Grandpa Kevin again. Lawnmower Detective, hello. Good morning. Ridware, hello. Thomas Andrews, hi, Thomas. Jason Hughes, hello. Froggy, hello, Froggy. Lucky, hello, Lucky. And Lucky, thank you for all you're doing for the homeless over there. I'm sure it's greatly appreciated. I was watching your videos. Lucky's doing a lot for the homeless people in Rhode Island. So thumbs up, Lucky. Thumbs up for that. Willie CK, hello. Who else here? Crystal and Sky, haven't seen you. Hello. Oh, Twisted Raid. Okay, so all the guys over from Marks. That's good. Twisted V Garage. Welcome. Who else we got here? Bucky Bobbies. Hello. Another Twisted V. Gravely Man. Good morning. Who else do we have here? Scott Keller. Hello, Scott. Oh, James Condon is here. Hello, Jim. How are you, Mr. Generator? For those that don't know, James Condon, looking for generator support, you look up James Condon's channel, and there you go. Braveheart, hello, Tina. Who else do we have? I think that's it for now. All right, let me throw the link out and see what we got. Let's see. Okay, there is the link. Let's see who shows up. Yeah, daylight savings time, so everybody's up an hour earlier today. It always messes a lot of people up, but Whatever. I'm always up early, so no big deal. Chili, good morning. Hello, Chili's. How are you? Um, I don't know if Brandon's watching BS Small Engines, but Brandon, I sent the decal information to your friend Dana, and he keeps sending me a message, or she, I don't even know if it's he or she, sends me a message back saying that the image is too blurry to make stickers. And I don't know what to do with that, Brandon, because the image is from uh, a good resolution and all that stuff. Hey, Scott,
Hey,
the image is
oh,
from good resolution, and I'm just, I'm gonna send it to your guy, Scott, because this guy I've been dealing with for a month now, and he keeps telling me before you had mentioned your friend that the image is blurry, and it's not blurry. I mean, I've looked at it. You've made a T-shirt out of it. It's not blurry. It's a fine image.
yep.
So
Did you get a hold of him at all?
I'm gonna do it today. Actually, it's been a crazy week. In fact, I've had stuff going on with the C word this week, and in fact, I have a conference call after this. So it's just been a bad week. So
Oh, I hear you.
yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll know more later on in the week. So oops, Sparky's here. Hold on. Oop. Hey, Sparky, what's going on, brother?
Good afternoon, or good morning, or good morning.
I was gonna say daylight saving time, so nobody knows what time it is.
It is 7 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock where you enter. 8 o'clock.
Yeah, but like I said, people are going to be late for every appointment they make today because no one's going to change their clocks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello, Jason. Everyone in chat. Everyone, well, I'm here. Just about. I'm just cooking a joint of beef at the moment.
How's the radio going? Everything good?
Fantastic. Went very well.
Good. Now, you still have the same slot, Spark, or what?
I have different slots every week at the moment. There's about 9 permanent DJs, and I'm doing in between it, trying to catch up with everyone.
Okay.
But so, what have you been up to? Anything nice?
Well, like I said, there may be some complications with the C word in my life now, so I'm finding out today what's going on. So we'll see. We will see. I have a conference call right after the stream. I have a conference call to find out what's going on. So hopefully everything will be good and we'll be back to normal. But I won't know for another hour. So we'll see. Like I said, it's hitting everybody. It's hitting everywhere. So nobody is exempt.
Yeah.
Have
you had the jab yet? Have you had the jab yet?
What's that? No, not yet. With me, they allowed the 55-year-olds about a week ago to make appointments. The earliest appointments they have now are May.
Yeah.
So unless my company though is trying to do it in house because we're a huge defense contractor. Yeah. They actually bought the freezers and all that. They're just waiting to get employee engagement, like numbers of how many people would want it, so they could contract someone to come in and do it, which would be great. We have 8,000 people in the building on it. So there's really, I think there'd be good turnout, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's cool.
Who else is there? Dick Small Engines and Mark Wiley. Good morning.
I've been very busy stripping down my mixer setup and printing labels out.
Oh.
You can.
So you know what's what?
Yeah. So, because that label machine I bought was fantastic, and it's absolutely mint. I like Dick Small Engines, Thomas, James, everybody. Hi.
Morning, Thomas.
Morning, Thomas.
But yeah, it's just it was funny yesterday. I'm not a flipper. I don't flip stuff normally. I'm a repair guy. No. But yesterday I had the chance to purchase 3 machines, which one of them was mint, the other one was near mint, and the other one was older. But literally, I never took them off the trailer. A friend of mine came over, looked at him. He goes, "I'll buy him." And I'm like, "Okay." And I've never done something where I didn't have to advertise. I didn't have to call anybody. Yeah. They sold themselves. And I was like, but it's 60 degrees out. There's no chance of snow. And okay. So that was good. Put a little extra money.
As long as you make a profit, the world's your oyster.
He was a friend. And I said to him, I told him, I said, give me $50 over what I paid for the 3. Oh, no. But, so he gave me like $100 over. I said, whatever. Yeah. I mean, so he's content because he's going to triple his money. Yeah. I made some money. So, hey, if it's a friend out there. Yeah, exactly.
You're right, Thomas.
Thomas, what's going on, Thomas?
Oh, like my little project I did?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. It's funny, you seem to have a lot going on in the next few weeks, as far as
me?
the stuff to work on. Weren't you saying you were booked out to like April or something?
Yeah.
Wake up, Thomas. I know it's daylight savings time. Wake up.
Actually, I didn't go to bed yet, so I've been up since yesterday, 5 a.m.
Why is that? You gamer or what do you do?
I was sleeping disorder like Sparky does.
Oh, okay. It's funny. Ever since I stopped third shift years ago, I still don't get a full night's sleep. And I've been off a third shift for 10 years. And for some reason, daylight doesn't bother me. I'll do like naps during the day or something. I'll be sitting in a chair and boom, all of a sudden it's an hour later, crazy.
Because you're getting old.
I was, when I worked third shift though, Tom, I would actually come home. The shift would end at 6:30 in the morning. I would sleep from 8 to 12, 4 hours, be up for 6 hours, sleep for another 4 hours, take a shower, go back to work. So I got my 8 hours sleep at 4 and 4. That's the only way I could do it. I could not sleep. And plus I had school and everything else. So I was going back and forth, different things. So it was crazy. Who else is here? We got Mac 210. Good morning. Henry's back. Good morning. Who else? That's about it. Anyway.
Hey, kind of looks like Sparky, the draft pitcher.
Yeah. Have you listened to any of Sparky's radio, Tom?
No.
Yeah, Sparky, you can put the link out if you want to the radio channel. Yeah, it's funny because we're all good friends here, and Sparky, usually what's nice about his channel is he will, based on current events of us and all of our friends here on YouTube, he'll put out dedications to us with different songs that he feels relate to our situations. And it's kind of cool. You're sitting there and he'll be like, oh, this one goes out to this guy or that guy or this couple or whatever. And he tries to find a song that relates to our situations. And it's just fun. And it's around the world broadcast. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Jason Pate said I should have my own YouTube channel, how to fix chainsaws and stuff.
You should. I mean, put it this way. Look at our friend Christian that comes on at the end of my streams, 13-year-old kid. And he's throwing out a ton of videos. They're not long, but they're just, it's nice to see a young man working on stuff and all that. And, hey, what the heck? It's not people. I say it a million times. Channels and content are great, but people mostly tune in to see you. They want to see the person. They want to see your life, what you do, how you do it, things like that. So yeah, they want to see me fix something, but a lot of times they just want to see dumb old me. You know what I mean? Hey, what's Kenny doing today? So it's sort of, kind of cool,
Yeah, my next project is Poland 3700.
Now, is that the older metal case or is it plastic?
Metal.
No, yeah, those are the good ones. Those are the really good ones. Really good. Lenny Nash. Hello, Lenny.
I have another chainsaw. It's not a steel, but Skill.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, Skill was made by a company in Canada who private labeled for Craftsman, for Skill, for John Sarud. In fact, I have one of those downstairs. It's like a fairly low profile and like long and lean, right?
No, it kind of looks like a Poland 3400.
Yeah, it's in fact they made them for Partner, Pioneer, for all different brands back in the 70s. And in fact, I'll see if I can post one later. I actually have a Skill on my bench downstairs, and it's missing a lot of parts, but I still have it. Okay. There's Dennis in the basement. Hold on a second. Give me a wave, Dennis. All right. Boom. Good morning. How you doing, Dennis?
Morning. Actually, I'm in my shed, Ken. Took your advice. Got the 200-foot Ethernet cable going.
Oh, cool. I tell you, right now, with what's going on, I don't know if you saw Mick's channel yesterday. He's having problems over there with 5G and stuff like that. But if I unplug my cable right here, you'll all go dead. And I'm literally 1.5 feet away from my router. And it's a good router. I just don't know what's going on. So I keep it plugged in.
Yeah, no, I this week I was looking up the different Wi-Fi extenders and all that stuff, and nothing really made sense, and there was no nothing nothing was cheap and nothing was like outstanding rating. So I said, you know what? I'll just buy this quick connection for the Chrome or whatever we have, and I got a 200-foot cable. So
Cool. Right now, it's just laying on the ground, or
oh yeah, my wife thinks I'm nuts.
yeah. Well, it's funny. Watch, because my buddy, I don't know about you, but my buddy did that before he buried it, and his dog chewed through it 3 times.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no. Hopefully, well, it's funny. Yeah, you're right. My dog is outside, but he doesn't have a propensity to chew stuff like that.
There you go.
So, but yeah, no. I mean, this is where my I do all my work. This is my shed. So,
But what do you think about the weather? You think any snow next week?
nothing of substantial. Nothing that I'm pretty much gonna probably start taking the blowers off and the plows off soon. So I used my rotary plow yesterday. So got the garden all prepped. At least the first till, and then right before we plant, I'll till it up again to really cut it up.
Number 12. Let's get gorging.
Go Scott, chop chop.
Hey,
What do you got?
Leave
What do
me
you got
alone.
going, Scott? You working, or did you work last night or no?
I slept last night because I worked all the week before. This
There you
is
go.
my 21 hamburger challenge here.
Oh yeah,
The
where are you with
sourdough.
that? Where are
I'm
you?
on,
with that?
this is number 12.
Oh, geez.
Blimey.
Those that don't know, he has to eat 21 burgers.
In what time?
9:57 today. I gotta have 12 done. I'm
What do
getting
you
there.
get though? What do you get for that, Scott? What do they give you?
I don't know. I don't care.
You're a nutter. You're a crazy boy. Hello, DK. Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm just cooking a nice jointed beef at the moment in a sous vide method.
Oh, love sous vide. Love sous vide.
I do it, and I've got a jointed beef, just seared it, salt and peppered, and now straight into there. 4 hours. It'll be still pure pink in the middle, but cooked.
So you sear it prior to sous vide?
You have to. You have to.
Really?
You didn't know Sparky was a chef, did you?
Did you ever watch the was it Everything Sous Vide or something? There's some channel with a guy.
Yep.
But he always does it afterwards with a torch.
The problem with that is UK is different to US. I don't know why, but we've always been trained to sous vide it afterwards because you need the crust and you need the flavour of that burnt crust into the meat itself. And it makes common sense. I mean, he knows about it, but he likes to do it extra sear, you see, or a double sear. And it's okay. They do it that way. But I've been cooking 25 years. And I cook eggs in 43 minutes on there. I cook chicken, beef, pork, lamb. I cook everything. I sit every meat I do.
What is sous vide? What is that?
It's a water bath with a temperature control. You can never overcook the food. Basically, it will literally, you can cook up to 5 hours, 6 hours. Literally, everything can be cooked. And literally, your food is so good.
So
this is
basically
you have to sear it to get the
I
flavor?
do. I
So
do.
what you're
I
doing
always
is
sear my food.
you're putting the meat in a sealed bag with no air.
Yeah.
And because water is a very good thermal conductor,
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly what DJ said, you basically set it to, say you like medium rare, right? That's 130, 125 center core temperature.
Yeah.
You set it to that temperature. It never goes above that temperature.
No.
Ever.
What do you do, like a crock pot or
Yeah.
something? I mean, how do you do that?
It's a sous vide box, like a box with do you know, like do you know what you clean your part washer in?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's similar to that basically, but a steel container I've got, and all it is there's a temperature gauge at the front, a time at the front, and all it will never go high, it will never go low, it will stay at that one temperature.
But it takes hours, Ken.
Oh, I
Hours.
can imagine. Yeah.
It's based on it's based how thick the meat is. So if it's 3/4 inch, it's
11.
Steak is the best. Steak is the best. I'll tell you something. I cook steak about 55°C and literally then sear it afterwards. I sear steak afterwards, but I won't sear beef because beef has to have that time of relaxed moment in these sous vides. And I'll tell you something. Oh, it's different. It's a world your oyster.
Yeah, Ken, you'd never I'm not I'm not a good cook at all. In grilling, I'm still learning.
Mm.
But this, you can't do it wrong. Like, and it's literally edge to edge, pink or whatever you want.
Yeah.
Wow.
Perfect.
But you have to sear it first to get. Okay.
I do it afterwards a lot. That's how I was taught. But I'll try DJ's method.
But that word though, was it sous vide? Is that a method? Is that what they call it? Or
it's a French method.
Okay.
It's if you're to pronounce it like a crude American, it'd be sous vide.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
SOUSVIDE.
I've been sous vide over 20 odd years, and I've never had a disaster.
Never heard of it. I guess I haven't watched.
11.
I haven't watched Jacques Pepin on the TV. You know?
There's a guy called. There's a guy basically called Gordon Ramsay. He has.
Oh yeah.
Gordon Ramsay does it at his house. Everything is cooked in the sous vide method.
Gordon Ramsay though, you have to shout every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
On screen.
Because I was on stage with Malcolm Howard and Gordon Ramsay and a few other famous chefs. We was all doing sous vide.
Wait, so what you're saying, Sparky? You're really a celebrity? Is that what it is?
I'm not a celebrity, but me and my missus have met some world famous chefs.
Hi everyone.
Speaking of celebrity, hello, Parkness.
I'm Ken, Briggs, Sparky.
Good afternoon.
DK and Tom.
I have a question.
What's up, Tom?
My father's
you have a phone. Get the phone, Thomas.
Yeah.
What do you got?
My father has a Husqvarna chainsaw.
Yeah.
When he runs it, when he goes back to run it, it doesn't want to bother starting.
Cold or hot?
When it's hot.
Well, you
Sounds
could
like the head gasket.
You could have a lot of things, though. I mean, when it's hot, though, you could get vapor locking of the fuel. You could have a vent issue. I mean, what most people do when it's hot, the first thing they do, they crack the gas cap to make sure there's no blockage and vacuum and stuff like that. So crack the gas cap first, see if that's it. Then if it won't start hot, make sure you're getting spark. Okay, make sure the coil's not breaking down. Okay, that's number 2. Sometimes it could just be a spark plug. It sounds stupid, but sometimes spark plug. But I would check the gas cap first and make sure you're getting spark, because a lot of times when it's hot and they don't want to start, it could be vapor lock, it could be a vacuum plug. And a lot of people, what they'll do too, they'll take the air cleaner off the top off when it's hot if it won't start, and they'll squirt a little fuel in just to see if it'll pop. But Huskies are known too. What model is it?
I can run downstairs and check.
The reason I say that the cheaper ones, the pull-on ones, the cheaper Husqvarna ones are prone to flooding when they're warm. So what I do on the lower priced models, the pull-on ones, I'll actually pull the trigger fully open and drop start them, and that's how they start warm. So you can try that, but let me know what model it is. It'll give you a little better indication of what may be the issue.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Parkness, what's up, brother?
Okay.
Anything going on?
No, just been my mum's. It's like Mother's Day card because it's
I think DK Tractors, I'll come and get the Bolins I got in my yard. That'd be perfect to add to his collection.
There you go.
Yeah, I've heard Bolins are tough to find parts for. I know the ones that have the diesel engines with the Japanese engines are like really difficult.
No, I got one of the 1929, 1939 Bolins Husky walk behind with the snowplow that's never been on it.
Yeah, if you hold on, let me see if I can show you. Here's
Spark.
Oh, nice.
Hold on. What is that?
Nice,
Oh,
DJ.
that's the thing? Well, it looks like a science project. Holy cow.
Looks good. How many
It's
hours,
funny.
DJ?
Wow. I don't know. High tech, too high tech for me. What do you got, Dennis?
I was just going to show. Well, here's a few of the projects that
Oh, a little Kohler.
I'm getting to. So I got everything. Yeah, so I got the actually a red Kohler over. Well, a Kohler over here. Kohler. Well, there's a Briggs behind it, but it's an air tank, and then a 14 Kohler that I gotta. These are all future projects that I gotta get.
I got a Kohler in the driveway right now on an old Cub Cadet 149.
These two 10 horsepower go to my commercial 10As that I'm trying to revive, which is hanging on a wall over here. See if I can hold on, give me a second. Right there.
Oh yeah.
There it is. So a while ago I created this lift. So the
scroll down a little bit. There you go. Oh, hold on. Oh wait, what did I do? Hold on. What am I doing here? I lost them. What happened?
I don't know what you've done now. I shouldn't be on the big screen.
No, it's stupid. It's like I said, Sparky. I hit the wrong keys. I lost them. Hold on. William, I see you. Hold on a minute. I want to see. I hit a key and it, for some reason, I must have been hovering over where Dennis's picture was, and I lost him. So he'll be.
There you go again. Hey, one more bite, then 10 to go.
Well, who is that? Something that you just saw online, the 21 Challenge, or is that something sponsored by somebody you know?
No.
Go on.
Come on, Scott.
Ed challenged me to eat 21 burgers in 24 hours.
I got you.
Ken, is it 435?
Oh yeah, so that's the cheaper one. That's the Poulon. That's the cheaper one. So yeah, I would say either check the gas cap, crack the gas cap, and then try it, or pull the throttle fully in and drop start it, and see if that'll go. Because that's usually what happens on those. Because those are cheaper clamshell ones, and they're prone to flooding. Who else? Oh, Willie CK's here. Hello, K321, which is a 14 horse coming in the mail now for an upcoming project. Yeah, 321s are good. Ian Matthews. Hello, Ian. How are you? Good to see Ian here. Let's see. Hold on one second. William, I'm not ignoring you. I will be with you in a minute. Dennis, hold on. Sorry about that, Dennis. I hit a key. I must have been hovering on your face when I hit a key. Just, William, I'm not ignoring you. I will be with you in a minute. Dennis, hold on. Sorry about that, Dennis. I hit a key. I must have been hovering on your face when I hit a key. Just, William, I'm not ignoring you. I will be with you in a minute. Dennis, hold on. Sorry about that, Dennis.
Hold on.
Somebody's got YouTube open.
Not me.
It's Dennis. Yeah. Shut off the YouTube portion, Dennis. Just keep the StreamYard on.
I know. I thought it was me, Ken. I was like,
no.
For some reason, I was cursing like
on my new laptop. The last thing you do if you hit a key, it does the last function. And I must have been hovering over your picture on the box that says remove. So when I hit a key, it automatically removed. Yes, so sorry about that. So what are you showing on that stand? What was it with the stand or whatever?
So a few years back, basically made this lift where I can the front of the Gravely where the PTO, all the PTO attachments are.
Yep.
They go mount to this plate. So it's like the same 4-bolt pattern that goes to it. So then I have it, if you look, and then I have it attached basically to a lift, a winch.
Oh, I think I saw that one time. Didn't you jack up the front of a tractor to work on it with that thing?
Yeah. So I basically just, when I need to raise it or lower it or take it off the ground to service it to be able to work on it, I just basically do it. And all it is I have a plate that goes to a 1.25 inch pipe that's a foot long, which is then over a 1-inch pipe that's bolted into the wall.
Oh, as a guide, yeah. Huh.
So basically just greased up the pole and it slides up and down the pole.
Yeah, almost like a garage door guide or something. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I saw you on one of your videos. You actually jacked. Wait, hold on a second. With St. Patrick's Day coming up, show us your pants. I just caught a glimpse of your pants. Wait a minute. Hold on.
PJs.
It looks like he's part Irish. Okay, I was gonna say Allie Mack is watching, so in tribute to Allie, I love those pants. Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, Scotty.
Yeah, I did see your video where you actually used that.
Yeah, it's been I've had a couple people make comments where they're like, "Oh, better watch it. The Kohler's real heavy." This thing has been hanging on there for years now. So
Right, Ian.
I'm gonna bring. All right, just to keep everyone in the chat. I know I got Scotty down there. Hello,
Do you
Scotty.
want to drop me? I don't mind.
Let me drop you for a second, Spark, because I got Scotty and William there. I'll bring you back. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you.
About 5 hours later.
Hold on. Let's see.
Warming up more hamburgers.
We got William. And we got
Time's running out.
Scotty. Scotty, what's up? William, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah,
wait, what are you working today?
It was posted last week, so might be a bit delayed.
Yeah,
There you go.
working. Yeah, I'm on a crazy schedule. I'm on 4 on, 4 off.
Hey, David.
I thought I'd show y'all the other end of it. On that aluminum, when we get done with it, it's stretched out. They stretch it out through this tunnel, goes through this tunnel, 2,000 feet to the other side. And this core, we got this core, it's got copper in the inside. It goes through the conduit. Out here, it's stretched to like a little hook, and it goes through there. Then they take it out and they put it in the swedge and they swedge it down. I thought I'd show you the other end of it. See, that's that core. That core is going in an empty conduit.
Yeah. If people that don't know, Williams Company makes coaxial cable and stuff like that. They extrude aluminum blanks into long cables to make coaxial cable.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Goes all the way down 2,000 feet.
Yeah, 2,000 feet. If you go outside, it's almost a half a mile long.
Yeah. Because that's all they do. They just cut some of the core off and just tie to a little birdie thing. Got steel and it's full down. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you. You'd always ask me about it. I want to show you.
Cool. All right. Scotty, what's going on?
Sorry about that.
Not much.
All right.
I've been to the shed, done some painting.
So how are you with daylight savings time? Did you get up okay?
Ours doesn't kick in until 28th, so there's a slight
okay.
difference in time amount. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
So for the next couple of weeks, there's going to be possibly a bit of confusion for you guys in the States with the UK lot until the 28th, and that's when it goes back to normality.
10 to go.
Now it's what, noon your time or 12:30?
Keep going, Scott.
Yeah,
Chop, chop.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Got to remember that. All right, that's cool.
Yep.
Ken, what's the time frame? Or what, Mr. Briggs, what's the time frame?
Hello.
You should for what? The 21? Was it 1 day, Scott, or what? How long do you have?
I got an hour. It's 8:30 here. Let's see. I started at 9:57 yesterday morning.
So 24 hours.
24 hours.
I got an hour and a half to do 10.
Yeah.
Hey, shut up, Thomas, or I'll challenge you. Or no, you.
Thomas will smoke 21 pounds of tobacco in 24 hours.
I don't think Lucky could do that.
William, I got you muted only because of the background noise. That's all. What are you in the office now, William? It's like William's in the break room.
Outside smoking, no, I'm kind of like in the hideaway. We're not supposed to smoke here. We have to kind of come and hide on this little.
You realize if your boss watches YouTube, you're screwed, right?
Yeah, I know it. He ain't gonna be watching. On a Sunday morning at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, no, my luck, he would be. he'll come in here and say, look at this.
Hey, it's like where I work. You watch what you say, who you say it to, and how you say it.
Hey, Ken,
you're breaking up there,
It's
William.
a metal building. That's the problem. It's a metal building.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah.
It's a Husqvarna 50 chainsaw.
Oh, don't start this chainsaw again. This gave us enough paranoia. Oh.
But he said it's leaking fuel, and I can't find out the gas lines look good.
What model?
What
model, William? What model?
A Husqvarna 50.
Oh, 50. Okay, the old 50. Yep.
Yeah, the old 50.
Yep.
You reckon it can be the needle and seat in the carburetor?
Well, if the needle, if it's set too high, where it's always hitting the diaphragm's always hitting the lever, yeah, it'll just keep on drizzling fuel. I would take off the cover for the diaphragm and make sure it's not preloading that diaphragm and with the lever set too high. I would check that first. If everything else checks out, I would check that first. Or you got to watch too. Where is it leaking inside where the carburetor is? It's getting all wet in there. That's why you're saying that.
I can't find where it's leaking. He said it was leaking, and he brought it to me and just told me to.
But what you got to do on that is you have to see though. Take the top cover off and see, is it leaking in that little well area where the carburetor sits? Because I've had it where the O-rings on the fuel caps and the vents don't work properly, and it pisses out of the gas caps, things like that. A lot of different things. So I would take off that cover first and see if it's puddling around the carburetor. Because if that's the case, you could have a needle that's preloaded.
Yeah, I actually thought it was the gas cap. I checked it first. I turned it over, would be looking at the rag. But I didn't see anything right there. But maybe
the best thing though, put it out in the sunlight. Let it expand. Let the pressure of the gas tank expand. Then you really see a leak.
9 to go.
I'll try that. Thank you.
What do you got for bread, Scott?
Sourdough.
Now, what kind of hamburgers? Ones you bought from the store, or what kind of burger?
No, I picked sourdough bacon, sourdough sourdough hamburger from Burger King.
Oh, okay.
Don't reheat them with the bread, I found out.
So is this all Burger King, all of it, or is it stuff you made?
Oh, yeah. All Burger King.
Oh, okay. They should give you a prize if you do it.
Oh, there's number 9. I got 8 to go after this one.
I couldn't do it. Ain't no way I can do it.
No, I've been on my diet now for like 3-4 months, and I've sort of cheated a little bit over the weekend with a couple of sweets, and I could feel it. I could feel the pounds add up, so I got to watch it.
How many pounds have you lost so far?
I'm at about 25 pounds right now. So, you definitely feel different.
It's not easy. I'm not telling you. I feel a little bloated. I ain't eating nothing after this.
Yeah, but you got to do good metabolism, though, Scott. You eat because you're always, you eat like 5-6 meals a day, don't you?
No, I go day. I eat like a hell. Like Monday, I'm only Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Oh,
I eat when I'm hungry.
Yeah.
But when you contact that buddy of mine, you just take his number, just text him, tell him who you are.
Yeah.
Nope. And then you could just text him your picture. You could text him Mick's picture, anybody's picture. Hell, you can text him a picture of your daughter jumping out of a billboard. She'll do it.
Yeah, like I said, I got Brandon via Small Engine sent me a guy. I sent the stuff. He keeps saying it's blurry, and I'm like, you can see my background now, my green screen. That's the thing blown up to 4 feet wide. I mean, it's fairly clear. He's saying a 3-inch decal is blurry. I don't get it. So.
Ain't blurry to me.
Yeah,
no, that's what I mean. And I only want a 3-inch sticker, so how can it be? If 4 feet you could see it, how could 3 inches be blurry? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. You've just proven it.
Exactly. Yeah. But it was funny because he's asking me what size, and Scotty, you guys, what do you order? 100 millimeter? Is that what you guys order?
Yeah, something like that, I think.
Okay, yeah, because it's funny.
I just sent mine to the guy that did mine.
Yeah.
And he just worked with that and printed them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the
My buddy will
envelope,
make you a coffee cup.
Size.
yeah,
Size switch.
the envelopes over here, Scotty. When I try and fit a UK sticker in there, my envelope is like 200 thousandths too short. So because 100 millimeter, yeah, literally it's like 100 200 thousandths short. So
That's one thing you got to tell them though, Ken. Just tell them you want to be able to make a sticker that'll fit in an envelope. If it can't fit in an envelope, it's too big.
Yeah. I just don't want it too small.
Yeah.
Someone sent me a sticker that was 2 inches. I could barely read the thing. Dick Small Engines. What's he say? I could do the burger challenge only after 15 to 20 pints of beer. Yeah, I can do a lot of stuff after 20 pints of beer.
No more detectives saying go sticker mule. Everyone seems to use sticker mule.
Yeah, a lot of people say when you smoke, you get the munchies, and then you can eat anything.
Oh.
Rusty Rooster. Hello, Rusty.
Let's go. Truck.
I haven't gotten any more stickers from anybody. Like I said, I want to send the package off to Concord this week. This Friday, I'm sending it off. So whoever wants to send me stickers, let me know, and I'll get them off to the UK. But right now, the only packages of stickers I got were from Rusty. So
There you go. 8 more to go. Sorry, Ed. I'm going to beat this thing. I got to warm up some more.
Yikes.
someone was on there saying they did it with McDonald's or whatever. Because I think I used to eat a lot of McDonald's. Those things, they're like just little grease balls. You throw them in and they go down nice and easy. But I don't know. I think I could be on the toilet for 3 days after that.
So Ken, what do you got for projects coming up?
I got that 149 Cub Cadet in the driveway, which he said it wasn't charging. So I repolarized the generator by hitting the field terminal on the starter gen to ground for like 2 seconds.
Yep.
And then the ammeter goes crazy and whatever. And it seems like it's charging now. So he brings it over and he says, I can't get this thing started. Da, 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 da. I said, hold on. I'm like the Kohler whisperer. I go there, and with the Kohlers, you pull out the choke on the K-Series. You pull it out all the way. You turn the key. The second you hear it pop, you push the choke all the way in. That's it. That's how you start a Kohler K. And it started on the first revolution. He's looking at me. He's like, what'd you do? I was like, that's how you start a Kohler K.
When you do that, where's your throttle position?
Third of the way. But you pull it out the minute you hear that. The starter generators go clunk, clunk, clunk. The first time you hear the muffler with a puff, you push the choke in, and every time. I've never had one that doesn't start that way. And he's looking at me in amazement, like, I've been trying to start this thing for 2 days. I was like, well, and I think what he did was he had a leaking needle and seat. And I think the fuel puddled up because he said when he got it started too, it was a loud bang and smoke. So I think he filled the chamber with a lot of fuel too. So I put on a Chinese carburetor. I bought a Chinese, he didn't want to put a needle and seat in, okay? And it was pooling up fuel on his garage floor and smelling. And I told him, I'll put a kit in, 25-757-01. It's a standard kit. I have 100 of them. We put them in all the time. So he goes, no, I want to get a new carburetor. So I bought a Chinese carburetor. The only problem was, though the Chinese carburetors are nice, don't get me wrong, the choke plate that you get with the Chinese carburetor, they give you 2 of them. They give you 2 throttle shafts with the Quiet Line series of choke and the regular series of choke. They're backwards. They actually put the triangular tab on the end of the choke shaft welded on 180 degrees. So it would only work in the push direction instead of the pull down direction. So what I did was I filed down where they peened it over, flipped it, and did a quick tack weld. And now it works fine. But it was just, I'm looking at it like, oh.
Yeah, I bought a Chinese carb for my Tecumseh on my Sears Suburban, and it ran, but yeah, everything was reversed. So I actually, since the old Walbro carb was junk, I pulled that plate off and I brazed it to the other one, the new one, so it'd go in the right direction. And then actually the choke, because it was coming off, the right side, I literally bent it like this direction and then came across this way to, work in reverse.
Hey, but how can you go wrong for what is it, a $20 carb or $30 carb?
Yeah.
So,
It's
but
worth.
those
It's
old,
always worth the risk.
those old Walbro LMTs, you can't find those anymore.
No.
Yeah.
No. My biggest savior on that. I was gonna blow up that freaking Tecumseh and put one of these Kohlers.
Yep.
But there was a guy on. I forget the name of the page. It'll come to me. But it was basically just a module. I got rid of the solid state module, which are like
Yep.
they don't make them anymore.
He's in Connecticut. I'm trying to think of the guy. The HH module.
Yeah.
It's underneath the flywheel. Yeah, he got rid of that, and what'd you do? Like with the crank trigger?
It's basically it's the module that goes right on the same location of where your basically where the solid state module would go,
Okay.
and it basically just goes right there, and it basically it's a light, and you hook on the coil to it, and it worked. I did a video on it. It was great.
Oh, okay, cool.
But it was night and day. It was just for the I had two big issues I had with the old Tecumseh. One was, and it took me forever to figure out what was going on. The solid state was one. And I knew that was just iffy, had bad connections and was grounding out. But the other one was the compression relief pin was not working.
Okay. Yep.
So it would, the belts would spin, but the engine wouldn't turn.
Yeah.
And then finally, I had a friend from Cranky Motorsports. He gave me a 12 horse, and he goes, "Here, take it for parts." And I actually looked at it. I'm like, "Oh. We just try it, and it actually ran." So,
cool. Yep. Yeah, the old Tecumsehs, I like them with the Timken bearings and all that stuff. They're decent engines, the HHs and all that.
When it runs, it's a good engine. Like I just can't stand the solid state. To me, give me points.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The solid state is just black magic. It's just
it's funny. I don't know if you saw, but Terrell, he did a video the other day. Years ago, when I got into tractors, I was into International Harvester Cub Cadets, and we had what's called the Voyager Forum back in the late '90s, and then we changed it over to another forum. And one of our members, David Kirk, created something called a point saver. All right, and Dave actually created a company, Kirk Engines, KIRK. He's a marine outboard motor engineer. He actually designs outboard motors for, I think it's Mercury or Johnson, one of those companies. Anyway, out in the Midwest. But David came up with what's called a point saver that literally used a transistor to take all the current that would normally burn your points. So now by using this little transistor system, your points would last forever because they never saw, it was only microcurrent. So your points would always last forever. Now he calls it the transdenser because he's packaged it in what looks like a condenser shell with all the electronics inside, and you use it in place of a condenser. And Terrell was doing a project with a Kohler, and he actually did a shout out to Dave Kirk. But it's just ironic because Dave came up with this stuff, almost 20 years ago, and we've been working on it for years. And if you look at Dave's site, Kirk Engines, he did a Cub Cadet called the Killer Kohler. And he took an AQS motor, a K320, the 12 horse, so a K301 AQS, and made that into a high performance flathead. And Dave actually sells the counterweight kits that you put on a 16 horsepower when you take the grenade gears out, so it won't vibrate to death. He sells that kit. But check out his website. It's called Kirk Engines, KIRK. If you're into Kohler K series, it's a big wealth of information.
Good. Now, my old Cub Cadet that I have, that 61, when you said you could pull the choke and then when it pops, that thing you got to let the choke stay on. It's got to stay on for like 10 minutes.
A 61, though, is an original. So that's either got the 7 or the 8 horse, and they work a little bit different than the 10, 12, 14, and 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the 10 through 16, what do you got now? Number what?
This is 8.
There you go.
8 to go after this. I am chopping. Shut up, or I'll challenge you, buddy.
Hey, Snobby, how you doing, buddy?
Snobby.
It's also a lead. It's also a big gulp. I already had 2 20-ounce bottles, so that part's done.
If I had 2 20-ounce bottles of Coke, I would be on the toilet all day. That stuff's like Drano with me. I don't know what it is.
Hey, what do you think I'm gonna do when this is over? I'm gonna be sitting on the throne.
TMI, guys. TMI.
That's true. That is
The
true.
images. Thank you.
Thomas, you could send that video to me. I saw that in the private chat, but send it to my Gmail. I don't know, but it's Ken Small Engines with an extra S on the end at gmail.com. That way I can see it on this computer. Speaking of royalty, I see someone in here with a bald head. Hold on. Boom.
Hello, Mick.
How's the internet? Hey, how's your internet, Mick?
Yeah, no better. So I'm going to be ringing them up today.
I didn't realize Scotty was saying before you guys don't do the clock changeover till the end of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we got it today, so everyone's going to be late today. Looks kind of bright there, making a bright sunny day.
Yeah, lovely day today, mate. Yeah. So I'm working on one of these, Ken. Seen one of these before. I've come across them.
There you go.
Hang on, no, that one. That one.
You got to turn your phone.
I'm on my phone.
Yeah, yeah.
Sabo.
A Sabo. Okay.
So it looks like it's an early Briggs Intech. That's what it looks like. 1998, I think. Looking at, I haven't looked at the actual engine numbers yet on it to have a look, but it looks like a 98. But have you ever seen this before? I've not come across this, right? Fuel line comes down, tees off, fuel tank indicator. How cool's that?
Yeah.
Comes along onto here, and then this pipe comes back.
Huh.
And goes nowhere. I'm assuming
that's your breather. That's your breather.
Have you seen that, Dennis? I've never seen that before.
Yeah, when you have oil coming off of your valve cover. That's what that tube is. That tube right there.
Yeah,
that tube in the center of the screen.
The one on
Go
top.
up with your finger.
No.
He said that's like a return line, Dennis. He said it looks like a return line or something.
Oh, really?
So I have a hang on, bear with.
He's got the air cleaner with the hose for that breather. This is another fuel line. It looks like.
Hang on, my little sweet cheeks. So there you go. So there's my carburetor housing, Bob. Crankcase breather pipe. There it is. There.
Oh, okay, got it.
So it's got that. I've never seen this, and I was curious. So literally, the way I found it. That pipe literally just sits through. That's how it was, right? So I assumed that the secondary goes off somewhere. It can't go back to a tank. There's nowhere for that to do that.
Yeah.
So it just sits there and does nothing. So I'm assuming it is some kind of vacuum release, some kind of maybe if you have a needle and seat issue, it would leak out of here rather than out the front.
It's like an overflow sort of thing, yeah.
Well, yeah, but an overflow generally would just kick out of here, you know. But I'm guessing it possibly can't because if it had a needle and seat issue on this sort of system, it would then fill up the top and then go into the crankcase.
Yeah.
So maybe it is an overflow. Has anyone ever seen anything like that before?
Because it looks like someone added a hose to it. It don't look like the hose is supposed to be there.
No way. Look. It's standard.
That's factory. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying it may have been factory to just dump out like that. It almost like someone had the hose so it wouldn't just puddle up there.
But Mick, let me ask you a question, Mick, though. If you can, on the valve cover, can you type in the model type and code on the valve cover? Because we can look at the parts list and see exactly what that is.
I have literally just got it in. So I don't know whether the numbers on the valve cover. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I got them. Yeah.
Yeah, because with those numbers, we can look up the IPL and see what that carb is.
So the number is. Let me get a bit of a clean thing going on. Numbers are. It's a 1996, August 96 by the looks of it. So total numbers are. You ready, Ken?
You got the model number?
I'm give it a whole lot in order.
Okay.
99772 90. Sorry, beg your pardon. 0920. A2.
Yeah.
And then you've got 96082704.
Let me repeat it back to you. I got 9977209200A 2960827004.
That's what it looks like, mate.
All right.
Isn't that weird?
It is. It actually is. Yeah.
Absolutely. I took it off. I bought it just this morning. And it runs. It doesn't run very well. But I'm going to do a carburetor clean. It's not. It works, but doesn't come off. So that's a cable. But when I thought I'd do a pull cord first, the pull cord nearly had it. I thought I'd do that. And yeah, weird. Never seen it. Has anyone else seen it in the chat?
I haven't.
I'm looking that up right now, and the only thing that comes up is something in German.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
It's
looks
coming
like
up
it
with
could
an
be a
FAQ.
German.
Yeah, it's coming up.
It looks like it could be a German lawnmower.
Yep.
Yeah, so Sabo is either German. I think they went over to the Netherlands as well, along with what's the other make?
Yep.
I can't think of the make.
I have a full page on it, Mick, written in German, discussing what the engine is. I just can't read it.
Right, give it to Mr. Briggs. Give it to Mr. Briggs because he's half German.
What it says, though, it's part of the engine family type 99700 to 99799. That's the engine family.
Well, then that to me that's cleared that issue up. I know exactly what it is then.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Would Klaus know?
Weird.
Yeah, where's Klaus?
Would Klaus know? Yeah, would Klaus know? Because
because there's another company.
Yeah, because you got Clever, which you
called Ibita. They were Italian, and I think they went over to Deutschlandy, somewhere over that way.
Yeah.
It's weird. I've never seen it. You can take it off big screen now, Ken, if you like. I'm camera shy.
Yeah, we love looking at you, but that's all right.
Okay. I'm
definitely going to look that up later. Like I said, I've got to end this thing right at 9 because I've got a conference call at work. We got a little issue there. But hey, anybody seen Christian in the chat? I haven't seen him this morning.
No, I haven't.
I'd love to end with Christian every week, but we'll see if he comes up.
Oh, there you go. Henry says, I think it's an atmospheric pressure opening for the carburetor. That would make sense. Something to do with vacuum or something to do with air pressure. But because it's taken the air from the crankcase, obviously, as per standard.
Hold on, guys. I got a call from work. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Let me mute myself. Hold on.
I'm just wondering, as it's a manual choking carburetor, if it neutralizes like Henry says, the vacuum pressure inside the carb, maybe. It's a weird one. I've not seen it before.
Well, you're weird. So you're going to get weird stuff.
Well, if I'm weird, then you're twice weird.
You're weird.
In fact, you invented weird.
No, I didn't. If you
Thomas,
think I'm weird,
Thomas,
I got it from my father's side.
They always say the apple never falls far from a tree. Thomas, did you send me an email last night?
Yeah.
Did you try sending me a video?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't work.
Yeah, it was the chainsaw that I fixed.
Yeah, it didn't work, mate. You have to try and upload it via OneDrive or Google Drive or something like that, mate.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry about that. Work comes first.
No, it doesn't.
Number
Family
6.
comes first, and we're your family.
6 to go. 6 to go. Here we go. Let's start chomping.
Lenny, where I work, we're the largest defense contractor in the world, so we never shut down. We're 24/7, even on holidays. We have to supply the armed forces with their aircraft, so we never shut down.
Yep. They're listening to you, Ken. They just kind of blurred you out.
I might got my hands on a nice little billy goat. someone's offering me a billy goat spares or repair.
A leaf vac or a blower, or what is it?
A leaf vac, yeah.
Nice. What year?
It's going to be, I would say, looking at the engine just roughly, I would say probably 84, 80, 86, somewhere in there.
I had one.
It's older than you.
Yeah.
Is it an updraft, Mick?
Yeah.
Mine. It was when it would run. It would take it a few pulls to prime it up, but then it would run. It would run pretty good.
What engine? What engine do you have on that?
Usually Briggs.
Briggs.
Yeah.
Briggs. No, I got this. This is like a Tecumseh to me.
That's because you keep putting Tecumseh down, so it's coming back.
You need to shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Tecumseh rocks.
Well, looking at the exhaust, it looks like a Tecumseh, and the engine fins, very very similar to a Tecumseh. I'll have a look. It's quite. Guess where it is. Guess
There you go, Thomas. Rub it in.
Guess the name of the address. It's at a place called Titty Hill Farm.
That's what I would have guessed.
Yeah, exactly that. Titty Hill Farm.
Okay.
It's the best place to live in.
The billy goat that I had, Mick, it ran well. My only issue is it feeds it was more for asphalt, not for leaves, but the blower would come in the bottom of the bag and go up. And what happens is you're constantly fighting material. So I went and I sold that one, and I got a Parker that dumps it in the top.
The only problem with this one is the engine looks to be complete. There's no spark apparently. The engine's all there, and all the cowling is all tired, but just wants a paint and a tidy. But the bag has been left outside for so long. It looks complete, but I just feel that if I get it running and fire it up, it's just going to blow the bag to bits. And the chance of getting another bag for that to sell it cosmetically. I could just put a tunny bag on a yard bag on it. You know what I mean? That would be okay. But cosmetically, it may not sell because of it. But we'll see how much it wants for it.
The one I had, the bag itself had a hole in it, and I kind of used like duct tape and some wood to like patch up the hole with like staples and stuff. That worked. The toughest part was the zipper was shot. The zipper was totally shot, so I had to use spring clips all along it.
Well, you can buy some material. So a friend of mine's bought a load of material, which is pretty much grass bag fabric, and his missus is a seamstress. So if I do go for it, I might just get the dimensions and just get her to make me one. Do you know what I mean? If I've got to spend £30, £40 for her to make one for me, then so be it.
Hey guys, I'm going to have to end it here because I got a conference call at work in 5 minutes. So you guys can chat here. I'm going to end the chat, but you guys that are in here can still talk. That's fine. But
I got to go too. The wife's calling me. So
yeah,
I've got to get on and figure out this carburetor. So I can't do both while you're sat there watching me.
Good luck, Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty, good luck. I will be on Dusty's later. What time is that? Was it 3 o'clock your time? Or what time is it your time?
7 o'clock, isn't it?
7 o'clock, so 2 o'clock, and with the new, so it's 3 o'clock our time here. With the clock change, it'll be 3 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys over there. I'm going to end it, but you guys can still chat if you want to hear. Thomas, I did get the video. I'll talk to you about it later. So thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone in the chat. I'll end it, but you guys can still talk.